All right, let's go ahead and do another UPS check example just so we can get really fluent in a bunch of different kinds of problems that we're going to be facing on different assessments that we do, okay? So this problem, I want you to pause this and write it down. Okay, good to have you back. Okay, so let's read this problem out loud together. So read it with me. After spending $55 on a shirt and $124 on a pair of shoes, Tom had $40 left in his wallet. How much money did Tom have to begin with? Well, let's do cube first. Okay, so C is circle all the key numbers. What key numbers do you see that I need to circle? 55, good. What else? 124. What else? 40. Good, check it off. All right, U stands for underline the question. What question are they asking us to find in this problem? How much money did Tom have to begin with, right? So basically they're asking me how much money did Tom have in his wallet before he spent all this other money on a shirt and shoes, okay? Check. Now we box math action words. So I think we should box after and begin, right? After he spent all this, he had this. How much money did he have to begin with? So we're kind of working backwards, right? What else? Left. What about spending? What about, I think that's about right. I think that looks good. Is there any unnecessary information that we have? I don't think so. Okay, so let's go ahead and divide our page into 4 sections. UPS check. Okay. So what's something important that I need to write down from this problem so far? Well, I know that he spent $55 on a shirt, right? Do my bullet points. $55 for a shirt. I know that he spent, sorry, let me move that down. He spent $124 on shoes. 124 on shoes. So this is how much he spent, right? I want to make sure that I'm including these math action words, like spending, excuse me. So this is how much he spent. And then he had $40 left, right? Left is important because that means it's what was remaining, right? It was that other part of his money. So here's part of his money, here's part of his money, here's part of his money. So that we are trying to find, so let's fill it out. I need to find how much, sorry, that says much. I know it doesn't look like it. How much money did Tom have to begin with? Oops, sorry, not a question, just a statement. Okay, so that's what I need to find. Remember, let's make sure that we notice that, because I was seeing today in class that you guys are not really paying attention to what you're trying to find, right? You're just kind of, doing random operations, not really paying attention to what it's asking you, what the problem is asking you. So let's go ahead and draw a strip diagram. Strip diagram. Okay. So my whole, do I know what my whole is? No, I don't, because my whole would be how much money he had to start with, right? That would be the whole amount of money that he had to spend on clothes that day, and we don't know that yet. We do know what he spent his money on. We do know that he spent $55 on a shirt, $125 on shoes, and then he had $40 left. So those are my parts, guys. Those are my parts, because those are each a part of his money, right? He had, right in this one, he spent $55. He spent $124, and then he had $40 left. So if I added all those up, wouldn't you think it would tell me how much money he had to start with? We can make this a dollar sign if we want to. That's how much, that will tell me how much money he started with. Okay? Okay? So now we need to write our equation. So if I have a part, and I'm looking for the whole, what am I going to do? Think about it. If I'm trying to find the whole, I only have two options. My options are to multiply or to add. Right? To multiply or to add. So in this case, am I multiplying my amount of money? I would love for that to happen whenever I go shopping. So, sorry, phone ring. I would love for that to happen when I go shopping, but that's not the case, right? So you only have as much money as you have. You can't be multiplying it. So I know I'm going to be adding that money together to see how much money he started with. Okay, so it's going to be 55 plus 124 plus 40 equals the dollar sign. Okay? We don't really need any parentheses with this because it's not multi-step. It just means that we're adding a few times. Well, if you wanted to, you could put the parentheses around these two. Add those two, and whatever your answer is, you add that, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do 24, excuse me, plus 55. 4 plus 5 is 9. 2 plus 5 is 7. 1 plus something is 1. All right. And then we need to add 40, right? We need to take that answer. Oops. 179 plus 40. 9 plus 0? 9. 7 plus 4? 11. 1 plus 1? 2. So, what is this? What is the label that goes on this number? What is the label that goes on this number? Look at what we're trying to find. Remember this. I need to find how much money. So do I say 219 money? No. I say, that's not how we talk. I say 219 cash. 219 money. No, I say 219 dollars, right? You could even put this little dollar sign right here. Okay? So that's what would this would equal. So he started with $219. He spent 55, he spent 124, and this is what he would have left in his wallet. Okay? So let's write that in a complete sentence. Tom started or began with $219 in his wallet. Okay? So your job is to make your own word problem that is very similar to this word problem that we've already done. That's your homework tonight, is to make your own word problem that follows this format, where you have where you have what is spent or what has already been used or what's already been sold or what's already been done. Pick your scenario, and then you're going to have an amount that's left, and you want to know how much you started with. That's your format for your word problem, just like we did today with the other kind of word problem that we did. Okay? So go ahead and get that done, and we will talk tomorrow.